Look, man, life is so simple. You got winners, then you got losers. The choice is yours. Are you going to be a winner or are you going to be a loser? Now, the reason why I'm saying there's two sides of the story is because you got to pick, all right? There's going to be people who are winning in life and there's going to be people who are losing in life. Unfortunately, life is a game. You just got to understand how to master it. You can't sit up here and complain about the cards that you were dealt. You have to figure out how can you win? How can you win in this game of life? Because the thing about life is it's a game. You just have to know how to play it. And the thing is, the elites, the winners, are playing it correctly. They know how to move. They know how to operate. They know the little tricks of the trade so that they can have success. And I guarantee you this, they're not doing what most people aren't doing. They are not sitting up there doom scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube all day. They're not sitting up there gossiping about celebrities, even talking about pro athletes all day. They're making motion. They're simply attacking life with a head full of steam. I keep telling you guys over and over and over and over and over again, you got to attack life 100 miles an hour. Because the thing is, if you want to win, you have to. There's no other choice. It's either you win or you lose. Now, the thing is, when you do start winning, it's going to be lonely. I'm going to be honest with you, because the elites are lonely. They can't regulate with regular people. They can't have a common sense of connectivity with average folks because their mindset is different. Their thought process is different. The way that they move, the way that they operate is completely different than most individuals. See, if you want to be successful in life, you have to understand that you're going to have to start moving different. You're going to have to start being different. You're going to have to start thinking different, talking different. You're going to even have to start eating different, speaking different. I'm telling you guys right now from experience, when I was doing Uber, when I was doing DoorDash, when I was walking dogs, I wasn't moving the same way that I am now, multi-millionaire, age 30, over 30 streams of income. The reason is I started understanding how to win at the game of life. And life seriously is a game. Okay, there's some people who lose at it. There's some people who suck at life, and unfortunately, we can't control that. All right, we got to leave them in the dust. Okay, and I'm going to tell you guys right now exactly how you can win in life. In order to win in life, think of it as a whole circle, because everything that I'm going to mention to you is a moving part that is going to lead to your success. It's like a spinning wheel. It's like a turbine. Everything flows, and when it moves correctly, you're going to start winning. The first thing we got, guys, the foundation of success is your body. That's right, your physical body. Now, I'm not here to say that I'm in the greatest shape ever, but listen, I'm in good enough shape to say that I actually care about my body. Now, the reason why this is necessary in order to win at life is because when you start moving better, you start looking better, you start feeling better, you start thinking better, simply because of the way that you take care of your body, the way that you eat, the way that you lift, the stuff that you listen to, the stuff that you consume, the stuff that you're thinking about. This all has to do with your body, all right? Your body is the foundation. Think of it. We hear your body is a temple. Your body is what's going to dwell inside of you, is what I'm going to touch on the next part. The next thing is faith, all right? You got your body, that's the main foundation. Next is faith, all right? We're going to make a whole complete circle for you. Your faith is going to allow you to win, all right? That's right. God and Jesus are the truth, the light, the way, the source in order for you to be successful. Your body is the temple for them to abide in. So if you care about yourself, if you are focusing on becoming the greatest version of yourself, if you are making your body the greatest body that it can be, and you have faith and God and Jesus is dwelling inside of you, you cannot lose. All right? I thank the Lord every morning that I wake up for restoring my soul to my body and allowing me to be a clean vessel for him to abide in. Do you think God and Jesus want to abide in a body that isn't taken care of, that's just eating all this bullshit, drinking all this bullshit, consuming all this bullshit? No, he wants a clean vessel. So make yourself a clean vessel, all right? And then we shift into faith, all right? I'll talk to you guys about how we can hit the next level, how we can burst through adversity, how we can achieve greatness. It's about having an abundance mindset. In order to have an abundance mindset, you have to have great self-belief, and you have to believe in Jesus Christ because he's your life and savior. He's the one that's going to allow you to achieve greatness. So if we believe in ourselves and we know that God has destined us for greatness and Jesus dwells inside of us and we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us, you cannot lose. I promise you that. Right now, speaking from experience, somebody that's gone through many trials, tribulations, God and Jesus is the way. So if you have your body, your temple, and you have faith, and you know that what you want to achieve is going to happen, the Lord says, ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Trust me, it's going to happen. So we got our body, we got our faith. Next, what comes next? Finances. That's right. If you want to be a top dog, if you want to be top level, if you want to be successful, if you want to win in life, you got to make some cheese. You got to make some money. So how can we do that? How can we focus on making money? I'll talk to you guys about this in a previous video. You have to become financially intelligent. You have to understand that money is a currency. It is a current that flows, and you want to have consistent flow. You want to have consistent growth. You want to have investment strategies. You want to have ways to generate income in multiple streams. I told you guys I have over 30 streams of income. That's because I became financially intelligent. I knew what it took to make my money work for itself and keep working so it can be the best employee that I have. All right, so we got our body, we got our faith, and we got our finances. And the thing about finances is it doesn't just come all at once and then we're done. This is a consistent effort to be successful, to be elite, to be top dog. All right, so after that, we got our body together, we got our faith together, we got our finances together. Guess what comes next? Your mindset. All right, if you want to be elite, you have to think like the elite. All right, so that starts with understanding that you're on a different level and you can't move like everybody else. There's a reason why only a small percentage of people are successful. All right, you're not going to be like everybody else. You're not going to be like average individuals. Okay, you're going to be a top dog, top percentage, alpha for a reason. You can't be moving like everybody else. You have to think differently. And the thing is, it's going to get lonely. All right, I'll be honest with you, you're not going to be able to relate to everybody. So understand that when your mindset shifts into that top percentage, there's going to be adversity, there's going to be trials, there's going to be tribulations, but you have to know how to break through that. You have to understand that this is what comes with the territory. Your path to greatness is going to have roadblocks, it's going to have humps, it's going to have hurdles, and you have to keep going. All right, so we got our body. All right, we got our faith, we got our finances, we got our mind. Guess what comes after that? Relationships. All right, I told you everything is a full circle. Now your relationships with your females, with your friends, with your family members is going to dictate how far and how successful you can go. I talked about this in a previous video. You have two sides of the round. You have one side where a female is dragging you down, that's draining you, that's taking from you, that's not doing anything that can boost you or support you. You have friends that are just not doing anything in life, and to be honest, a waste of space for you. They're not helping you out, they're not adding, they're not contributing to your success. And then you got family members with limiting beliefs that don't believe in you. Then on the other side, you got a female that's supportive, that's down, that's sitting up there and helping you out, that's making your life peaceful and more easy. Then you got friends that are successful as well, that are sitting up there supportive and providing investment advice, things that work, and also holding you accountable for who you want to be. And then you got family members that are supportive, that have possibly done things before and can shed light and wisdom on what you want to achieve. All right, see, relationships are going to allow you to propel. All right. We talk about networking, we talk about collaborating. These relationships are what's gonna keep driving you, all right? I told you guys, look at this as a full circle, all right? So listen, we have our body, we have our faith, we have our finances, we have our mind, we have our relationships. Guess what the next thing is? It's gonna make everything full circle. Location. Location. Where you're at is going to determine how successful you're going to keep going. Do you think that if I was stuck somewhere in the slums right now that I would be able to be successful? How can you wake up and be motivated when you're looking at bullshit? I mean, seriously, I remember when I didn't have anything, I used to make sure that when I was doing Uber and delivering food, I went to the rich areas. In Naples, Florida, I went and saw the mansions because that inspired me, that motivated me, and that put me in the right mindset that I knew that one day that I was going to be there. So if you're in a shitty ass location, move, change immediately, because I promise you, if you do everything that I just mentioned, your life is going to go full circle and it's going to be a turbine and you're going to take flight and you're going to propel. everything is full circle. Once again, guys, we want to be the greatest in every aspect of what I just mentioned. Your body, get the greatest body that you can ever get. Be in the best shape, have the best diet. Spiritual, be so in tune with the Lord that nothing can prevail you. Finances, work on making the most money as possible. Run the cheese up 100 miles an hour. Mindset, know that you're going to be elite and you have to start thinking different. All right? Spirituality, relationships, location, all of these things are going to propel you to that next level. All right, guys, now listen, I always tell you, I believe in you, you should too.